This thing on. Hey everybody, welcome back to Generation X, my weekly feature every Wednesday when I show you the coolest houses in Calgary. And by the coolest houses in Calgary, I mean those built in the late 70s, early 80s, sometimes referred to as 80s modern. I call them Gen X houses. And the one I'm going to show you today is pretty wild. This is 150 Pump Hill Close Southwest. It's a 1976 house. They're calling it a 5-level split. It's got a lot of levels and a lot of splits. Really tough to categorize, but it's 2.9 million, and that listing is courtesy of ReMax Landan Real Estate. This one is a judicial listing, a court-ordered sale, aka foreclosure. The house has bounced back and forth on and off the market a bunch of times in the last 15 years. They were asking as high as 12.3 million for this place not that long ago. So down to 2.9 million. They're getting serious about getting rid of it. It's going to take a very specific kind of buyer. It's a polarizing design, very much love it or hate it. Personally, I love it. I'm predictable that way. I don't have $3 million to spend on it. But whoever buys it, on top of that $3 million, they're going to probably spend a whole bunch fixing it up if they decide to keep it. If they don't decide to keep it, it's 1.68 acres in Pump Hill, which is extremely valuable real estate and would give them a lot of options. It's got like a 150-foot driveway. It's like a little acreage right in the middle of the city, just off of, or just south of the Rocky View Hospital. Here's the view of the front entrance. A lot of wood, a lot of tiles, a lot of glass in this place, a lot of bed sheets pinned up to the windows. Just from another angle here, you can see there was a mirror or something hanging on the wall that's stuck there. You can also see those reflections cast onto the wall by the overhead skylights and windows, and I really like that effect. This room, I don't know exactly where this is, kind of a dining area, maybe. Again, a lot of wood, big tiles. It has kind of an institutional vibe, like maybe like the mezzanine of an 80s low-rise office building, or a university, or a library or something like that. Really wild place. This is the same space from another angle, and you can see all those sort of balconies and walkways and catwalks. A real 1976 dream home. And again, different angle of that room. You see that great big wood burning fireplace at the end. All those windows up high and overhead. Someone might be living in here. Someone's got to water those plants. It's hard to tell. A little bit of furniture still lingering around. Another big fireplace. Lots of stone. What would you do with this house? How much would you have to sink into it? What would you change on? What would you keep? This is the kitchen, which is open concept, which is pretty advanced or ahead of its time for 1976. And I love the sort of routered, patterned solid wood cabinets. Really cool stuff. Really nice retro touches there. We got just a few more pictures to show you. This is like a hallway, I think. And I think this overlooks, you can see the railway there, the big solid wood railing. I think this overlooks that big sort of, mezzanine room below. Here's a lonely little bedroom with a little lonely single bed and lamp in the corner. And of course you've got that 1970s PA system on the wall. This might be the master bedroom. It's hard to tell. This house is so wild and the layout is so all over the place that it's hard to tell from the pictures which part of the house you're in. But again, of course, it's got a PA system. This is some sort of big rec room, big fireplace in there. On one side of this, there's like a wet bar and some cabinets. So I don't know what you use this for. Maybe parties. You could use this as a venue, maybe host weddings or have the craziest Airbnb anywhere. This, I believe, is a master bedroom where they've got sort of like back-to-back. There's my cat. Thanks a lot. Back-to-back vanities. And this looks like some sort of den. I can't tell if this is downstairs or upstairs. It might be upstairs because you can see that railing looking down and the spiral staircase. Not sure where that goes. Again, lots of wood. A lot of fireplaces in this house. I didn't count them, but there's got to be at least 6 of them. And this looks like a shot of the basement here. again with all that original carpet, and they've got these columns appear to be wrapped in carpet like giant scratching posts for the cat. Anyways, really wild, really crazy property. 1976 Pump Hill house, $2.9 million. If you're a serious buyer, if you want to check it out, I'd love an excuse to go look at it. Give me a call and let's book a viewing. Have a great day.